we want our fans and people all over the world to really be a part of creating the game. So today, we are issuing an open invitation for people all over the world to contribute their ideas, music, artworks, and create original content that players will experience as they explore the world of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Today is a really, really exciting day because if you've been following me on social media, you know that I have been working on a top secret project. I have been working with another YouTuber and fellow Beyond Good and Evil fan to create a song that has the potential to be actually played in the game Beyond Good and Evil 2. Yeah, crazy. But it doesn't end there. You can get involved in this song. And a bunch of other things as well. I gotta explain. So Ubisoft know how long we have been waiting for Beyond Good and Evil 2. Like 12 years or something? Wow, I'm old. They want to include their fans, say thank you, and have them have pieces of themselves inserted into a game that they adore, that they've been waiting for, that is kind of hyped right now. Let's be honest. So they're inviting their fans to become a part of Beyond Good and Evil 2 through many different ways.
And there is literally a universe of ways for artists to express themselves, from giant frescoes to murals, street art, music, radio content, and much more.
You can get involved right now. They're using the platform HitRecord, which is a collaborative platform that creates pretty much anything, just getting people from around the world to work together.
HitRecord is this thing that I've been making for a long, long time. It's really dear to me. And it's a place where people all over the world work together on short films or music or art, all kinds of projects. Because the point of HitRecord, it isn't just to post and promote stuff that you've made on your own. The point is to collaborate. Our first creative challenges are live as of like now. And yeah, so come to our site, check out the Beyond Good and Evil 2 page at hitrecord.org.
And if what you make gets put into the game, you get paid.
Why am I sharing this with you? Because you guys send me stuff that you make all the time, be that drawings or music. You love to get creative just as much as I do. I know when Ubisoft told me that I had a chance to collaborate with other people on making a song, and especially that it might even be put into the game after it's completed, I went crazy because that's an amazing opportunity, and not only is it fun, it's also something that I'm really passionate about. It's music, which I love, and it's Beyond Good and Evil, which I love. It just makes sense. So if I got excited, of course you guys are gonna get excited. You don't have to be excited, that's totally fine, but if you do want to get excited and take part, then also you could be adding to the song that I have made with Denise. Now she's all the way in America, and obviously I'm here in England, so we had to learn to work collaboratively on other sides of the world. But we came up with what I think is a pretty awesome song and a pretty awesome start to this project.
We're chosen when faith does ignite us. Shine upon our freedom, unite us. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha.
This song is not finished, but it's been put out as the first project under the Beyond Good and Evil section of HitRecord. How can you get involved in this? Well, in the description below, we have a link to the HitRecord project where you can view the song again and see individual challenges that we have set for you to help us complete this song. But I also want to share with you some behind the scenes of how I created this song with Denise. It's a little challenging working with people from around the world. I think the main issue was the time difference, because she would be emailing me or messaging me when I was asleep. But it's all okay, because as long as we were both on the same lines, we kind of knew what we were doing and we would drip feed each other and keep communicating, it was all good. I will share my creative process with you. It might help. I don't know. Or you might find it interesting. I don't know. But this is my creative process behind making the Unite Us song. But yeah, that's the song's name, by the way. Number 1, find some inspiration. Trying to force the creative process, especially when you're a writer, doesn't work. And for this project, I was both the writer and the vocal artist. So Denise did all of the music, which was great for me to work from, and then I would think about what narrative we wanted to tell through the song and also sing. But first of all, I needed to get acquainted with the song. This song was created to be played in the Ganesha city that you've seen in the trailers and in the live streams. They wanted it to be religious, to reflect on the Hindu vibe of the city, what with the Ganesha statue. So I spent a good half a day, maybe even a full day, just listening in and out to different Hindu mantras. I watched some YouTube videos on Hinduism, learned about reincarnation, learned about reaching enlightenment, learned about some of the different gods. Actually, I got really into it. It's actually a really interesting topic. It's really enlightening to see how other people view the world. Basically just educate yourself in what you're about to create for. I see every creation as a puzzle. So you kind of have an idea in your head about the completed puzzle, but you need to make sure that you have each of the pieces to then create that final puzzle. And research is a massive, massive part of that. What I would do whilst watching these YouTube videos and listening to the songs is just kind of have a notebook handy. Wherever I was, I would have a physical notebook, just jot down keywords for me to reflect on later on when I was coming up with these lyrics. Denise then made the music, which was great because it gave me kind of a beat to work with and a better idea of the feel of the overall piece. Feel the beat and the tempo, see what sounds right, and then start putting some words to it from your little keywords in your notebook. Which one? Oh yeah, I like that one. What rhymes with that? Blah, 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 blah. I'm not making any sense, am I? I'd understood now a bit more about Hinduism, but I still had to come up with, what do I want this song to mean? So I needed to understand the target audience. We did have a brief, and in this brief it said that it would be played for religious officials and tourists. So I knew who were the type of people that would be listening to this. So these people were more upper class, and therefore they will be focusing on the more positive aspects of how they are already enlightened or how they're reaching enlightenment through putting their faith in the gods. And from this I came up with the lyrics. We're chosen when faith does ignite us. Shine upon our freedom, unite us. Because the elephant god is believed to be the remover of obstacles, so therefore freeing the citizens. After I'd understood what kind of lyrics I wanted to be singing, I then had to sing them and then just kind of work around understanding what kind of harmonies might work with the initial singing. They wanted a mantra to be included in this song so that it stayed traditional Hindu. And sticking to theme, we were asked to use the Ganesh mantra. This mantra was pretty simple. It was just Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And I think I will remember that forever now because I've been chanting it so much. But that's the whole point of it, because that chant is supposed to bring upon the removal of your obstacles and anything negative in your life. So we were going to go from an English kind of verse, which I've just told you about, and then come into this traditional mantra. And when I was listening to a lot of mantras be sung on YouTube and things like that, I noticed there would be an initial singer, but then there would always be a group chanting it. So I wanted to recreate this with my own voice. Of course, you guys can add your own voices. That's actually one of the challenges. We want to add as many different voices as possible in loads of different pitches, so please do feel free to do that, again in the link below. Denise made some wonderful low-pitched harmonies, and I played around with doing some higher-pitched harmonies which would kind of layer on top of each other, make it seem more chant-like, and give it kind of a dreamlike feel. Now, my setup, it's not professional. And it kind of shows you that you don't have to have a professional setup. I mean, it's great if you do have one, but I don't even have a pop shield, and I don't have a proper room. I just use my bedroom. Shine upon our freedom, unite us. Sitting in the middle of your room, on the floor, actually. It's supposed to get you the best audio. That's just what I've read online, so that's what I do. I sit on my yoga mat on the floor, singing into my Yeti mic. If I can do it, then you can do it. This just shows you do not need professional high-end equipment or setup to get involved in any of these challenges. The premise of this whole challenge and collaborating with other people is just to have fun at the end of the day and realize that you can make something really awesome with the help of other people. Because I know it's difficult. You make something and it's your baby and you spent ages on it, and then for someone to add something or change it or remix it, it's easy to kind of become way too attached to the original version and not see it for what it could become. But if you let go a bit, and if you work with others, and if you trust them, we could get each of our own strengths, put them together, and just become explosive. Like the Power Rangers. Nope, shut up. Okay. Anyway, I hope this secret project was worth waiting for. Do let me know in the comments below. If you're interested in getting involved, I will want to check out what you add to this song. We've got all of our raw files over on HitRecord, so you can take them, remix them, add stuff to them, do whatever you want to do. Our individual challenges have more details on how you can expand upon this song, how you can help us get it to a final piece, so do check them out. With all that aside, I just want to be real with you guys for a moment. I didn't think that I would be going to E3 this year or even next year. I remember last year thinking I wish I was one of those big time YouTubers that got to go to E3 and do all these things, and maybe one day I'll be relevant, and I still don't feel relevant, but I am so grateful for Ubisoft for reaching out to their fans and offering them chances like this. Also for coming up with innovative ways of just incorporating their fans' creative talents into games that they love and are passionate about. I just think it's a breath of fresh air. What? I just think it's a breath of fresh air that a big company do care about the small people. They're just as passionate about the games that they're making as we are. They actually trusted Denise and I to do this and keep it a secret until the right time, which is now, and I'm just so grateful for that. But also, I'm so grateful for you guys for standing by me this whole time. You know that I have been on a journey these last few years to try and teach myself how to make games, to understand the processes behind them, to find new ways of telling stories in a digital world. Throughout that process, sometimes I'm not around as much as others, but every time I need some time away or need to focus on games development instead of videos, you're so supportive, and I can't thank you enough for that, because I'm constantly trying to bridge the gap between film and gaming. I want to do both so badly, but sometimes I feel like I have to just focus on one more than the other, and you get that, and you let me do that, and it's so nice to have such... Sorry about that. I was rambling way too much and the camera died. I don't know how to say thank you without not rambling just too much, but anyway, as I was saying before, just want to say a massive thank you. Would not be where I am today without you guys, but also I really want you to know, if you love something and you're passionate about it and makes you happy, keep doing it. If it's bringing you happiness, that's what means the most. Thank you again. Have a lovely day or evening. Bye. Fuck, so high.